Welcome back to the PTOUnlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 110.
Yeah, how was your weekend, Brett?
I think it was okay. I don't remember anything, so
Did you get
that
drunk?
means I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. It's like, whoa. Did you go hard this weekend?
Nope.
Yeah, we went to a
Not at all.
concert. We went and saw 3 bands. The first one was Fever 333.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys rock hard. Holy cow.
They were slightly amazing.
Yeah, they were pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, Brett, imagine if you will a stagehand. And you know what a stagehand does? They make sure everything is neat and organized.
Same thing as a roadie, right?
No, not
Well,
a roadie.
roadies support
the
them.
stagehand is the one that, if a mic falls down or something breaks or somebody needs something, they do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They run out there and they fix it real quick and they run off the stage.
Hmm. For Fever 333, the singer likes to throw things
A lot.
on stage. But he's not hurting anybody.
But it's not in a thrashy, I'm mad or I'm like,
It's
it's in a fun way.
It's not in anger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in a
fun
really
way.
fun, exciting way. Like he throws his mic up in the air and swings it around and throws things but it gets
He's not
people,
hurting anybody.
Yeah, but it gets people like pumped and it's in a fun way.
So Alex was pointing out that the stagehand had to run across the stage multiple times for this guy.
I felt so bad. I was like, they better be paying this guy big bucks because it was like every couple minutes the guy would like throw his microphone stand down or throw this on the stage and he'd run out and this guy is just like sweating and picking stuff up and it's almost like he's like falling behind him, chasing him like, would you just quit it?
It's like a parent and a 3-year-old.
Yes.
Just, come on. Picking up
Don't do
after
this.
him.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my god, it was so funny.
But the singer loves mosh pitting. So he went into the crowd.
For probably like half the show.
Oh yeah, for half the show
At
he
least
was in the
half the
crowd.
show.
In the crowd. And Fort Wayne, we're not rowdy. We're not crazy rowdy. At least this crowd wasn't.
This crowd wasn't.
He even handed the mic off to a stage, like an audience member, and they were singing the song while he was moshing. It was a fun time. It was
This
a
dude
really
has
fun
got,
band.
like, okay, so I mean, if I were to put up there my top 3 performers, like do best on stage, energy wise, number 1 is gonna be Papa Roach.
The singer from Papa Roach. Yeah.
He's
What's his name? Jacoby.
He is always 110% in the game, 200% in the game.
Yeah.
Just he lives or breathes being on stage. And then second to that's probably Linkin Park. Third to that is going to be Fever 333.
Jacoby Shaddix.
That's his name?
Yep.
Fever 333, just in the 7 songs that or not even 7 songs that they played on stage on Saturday, made me download all of their songs, follow them on their social media.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I love them. They're awesome.
And then we saw Red Sun Rising, which you might have heard of them if you listen to The Bear. They've got a few songs that they play in The Bear. They're from Ohio, so they're local. They're from
Akron,
Ohio. Thank you. Yeah.
I heard that on their way, before they became famous, on their way to Chicago, where they were going to be put on the radio and everything for the first time, they stopped here in Fort Wayne.
Really?
And we were actually the first city or radio station to play them live.
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah, so they're very melodic. 3 guitars. I mean,
4.
4
guitars.
No, one of them's a bass. So there's 4.
Oh, okay, yeah. 3
so
guitars, 1 bass.
3 standard guitars. They don't have the energy that 333 had.
They should have started off
Right,
with
right.
Fever 333 blew everybody pretty much out of the water.
And then we saw one of our high school bands, The Used. And they're a very unique band, very poetic. Very
Poetic emo rock.
Yeah,
That's how I would say
it.
it.
Yeah. We've been following them since 2004.
4.
At least. I mean, I heard of them back in 2003.
It was like 3 or
2.
4.
So, yeah, they put on a great show. But
That was amazing.
I want to talk about this guy. His name is Dave. And Dave likes to jump on things. Off things.
Off things. On
So, the singer of The Used, his name is Bert. He calls up this gentleman named Dave. I don't recall his last name, from the crowd, because Dave's friend wanted to meet The Used for a Make-A-Wish Foundation for cancer. The person that had the Make-A-Wish Foundation passed away, but Dave still kept in touch with the band, and he's very close to them. For one song, Dave was on there with them and jamming out with them. The song was called Blue and Yellow. But right after the song, Dave hugged the singer and said, all right, I'm going to go back to the crowd. Dave decided to stage dive. Not only that, he's like, all right, he's going to stage dive, and right before the singer said dive, he was already off the stage.
He was already off the stage. Like, didn't give us any Dave he looked a little drunk.
or he's just very energetic. We don't know.
Dave was a smaller guy, so
yeah.
We were like, what is he doing? And of course, everybody, like, this was probably maybe 2 people to our right that he jumped onto. So he's
it spread.
Well, that's what I mean.
He hit the floor.
Yeah, he hit the floor. Before Bert said dive, he's like, he's gone. And most of his body went over the barricade, but his feet hit the barricade on the way down, and his body went tonk.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I thought he hit his head. I don't know what he did.
But he got right up. He's like, I'm just jamming out.
Nobody ran to the middle to catch Dave. Everybody, it was like the Dead Sea. It was like, poop. Just spread. Everybody was scared because we didn't have enough notice. It was like, what is he doing? Oh my god!
Yeah, Dave. Shout out to you. You've got a lot of energy.
We said that we would talk about Dave.
Yes.
We gave him a business card. Said, dude, you made the podcast.
Yep. And you know what he did the next day? He subscribed to our YouTube. So shout out to Dave.
So thank you, Dave.
So I went to the park and I'm walking and I look up and I see this dog just hauling ass across this grass field.
Oh, no.
Fenton.
Exactly. with his leash dragging behind.
Fenton.
So I look, away from the dog, and there's these people sitting out. It looked like on like a picnic table, and they didn't move. And I thought I heard them calling to it, and it not listening, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of dogs, but I don't want to have to be responsible for a dog dragging his leash because the owner either wasn't paying attention and it took off,
right?
Whatever the case may be, or they're too lazy to get off their asses and go get their dog. You could come back at me with a responsible person might just catch the dog so it doesn't get away. They didn't get off their asses to go get him themselves.
Not your dog, not your problem.
It's if it was a child, okay,
right?
And if you can't watch your dog at the park, don't take your dog to the park.
That's what dog parks are for.
Right?
So you can let them off the leash.
So I'm coming up to it, and they finally get up and start to move. And I started to go down a side path that I haven't normally been down because I don't think I knew it was there. I look behind me, and there's another loose dog just walking down the trail, sniffing the bushes. Look, what the hell is going on here? Why do they think it's okay if they get away because some other person might catch them
either
or
that,
hold them until I get there?
Yeah.
Or I'd be scared that my dog would get a bad vibe from someone and bite someone.
In any kind of situation, if your dog comes out of your own house, runs up to this person with the friendliest of intentions, and you say, oh, don't worry, he's friendly. I might come back with, well, I'm not friendly.
Right.
Get your damn dog away from me. This is a public sidewalk.
Yeah.
It just pisses me off.
This is a library.
Exactly.
I want to talk about something that's trending. We have a soundbite for you to listen to this.
For me.
And for our audience as well. And what I'm talking about is the Yanny versus Laurel. And
Laurel.
I've only listened to the thing once. Brett has a soundbite. It's going to play twice. And he can press it as many times as he wants so you can kind of get an idea.
All right.
I want to know what you hear.
Okay. Go ahead, Brett.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
I don't see any way that's not Laurel.
Right?
That's Yanny.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I was trying to hear Laurel.
I'm trying to hear Yanny.
You guys are...
No.
You guys are messing with me.
No.
No,
You are messing with me.
No, we're not.
Crap. There's probably a Laurel button on here that you guys are...
No.
Before I came over here, my aunt posted, I hear Laurel, but my husband hears Yanny. So it's legit.
One more time.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
How do you hear Yanny?
That is Yanny.
No.
How do you hear Laurel?
I don't know. It's just in the bass, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm even going to repeat it. Yanny.
Laurel.
You don't even hear that.
Yes.
No, you don't. There's no way.
There's a way.
So it's sparked.
You guys are messing with me. I'm not even joking.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to repeat again. Yanny.
That's
what he said.
The
Laurel.
same thing as what color is the dress for two or 3 years ago.
Absolutely.
But that was sight. This is sound.
Well, they're both.
You even told me
They're
what
both
I was going to hear.
They're both senses.
Yes, but you even told me that you guys, before we even did the podcast, that you guys both heard Laurel. I tried multiple times to hear Laurel. I could not make out Laurel in that at all.
Guys, I want to just tell you how amazing the internet is. This came out 2 days ago. How do you hear Yanny?
I just told you. That's what I heard. I repeated it. Yanny. That's what he said. Or she. I'm not really sure what it was.
It's a male.
Okay.
For in my ears.
Yanny. That's what he said.
Nope, I don't hear it. I don't see how. And I don't know.
You repeat it. Repeat it. What did he say?
Laurel.
I want comments. I want people to I want our listeners to tell me what they hear.
I don't know. Maybe it's your brain influencing something.
I tried though. I tried to hear Laurel. Oh, all right. Well, that was a thing. So yeah, I want comments on all social media. What do you, the listener, what do you hear?
Is it Yanny
or Laurel?
Do you guys want to do some millennial slang?
What I call Molinos Slang, that's a segment that we do on the podcast, is I look up some current millennial slang or younger slang, and I quiz the boys on it. I already know what it means because I've looked it up, and it's just fun to see what they guess or if they guess it correctly. Mm-hmm. So there are a couple twists to this one, though. Usually I do just younger slang words. This time, I think all three of us consider each other gamers. So I've looked up some gamer slang as well, just to see if you guys actually know gamer slang. First one, the letter C, the letter U, and then 46. CU46.
See you in 10 minutes, because 6 plus 4 is 10.
Ooh, wow.
Gosh, Brett, you're so good at acronyms.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay. Except that
CU46.
Probably not right.
No spaces. CU46.
That's a good one, Brett. That was a really good one.
That was really good,
See
Brett.
you in 10.
Is it really good because it's right?
I don't know. Josh hasn't answered yet.
Yeah, I have no response.
No response.
I can't. There's no way.
Brett, you're wrong. But I'm going to give you another chance. This is something that you would say if you were trying to hook up with someone.
See you for 6 minutes. That's what I'm gonna guess. It can work.
You can't get your other thing out of your head.
Pardon?
Go ahead.
Forget it. Your other answer out of your head. No. Okay. So what it stands for is C for sex.
Oh.
Tweet.
Delete the tweet.
Yes, I totally agree.
You agree with Brett?
I do.
You're both wrong.
Oh.
It's a drunk tweet.
Oh, well, okay.
Makes sense, too.
Well, I like the delete one, too.
That's a really good explanation, though, Brett.
Tweet.
I
don't think I've drunk tweeted, because I make sure all of my posts are private.
Yeah, I don't
so
know.
I'll message in group chats.
Dead ass.
That means lame.
Dead
Someone's
ass
lazy.
Means like when I sit in this chair and my ass falls asleep. I'm gonna say you're tired, but you don't say the tired part. You're just a dead ass.
Dead ass means very serious.
What?
Like,
Wait.
I'm dead ass serious. Like, you're just really serious, very real about
I've
something.
used dead ass as adjectives for lots of things.
I know,
Yeah.
but apparently it's back. Body booking. It's something that you do or that someone does. Don't follow her on Facebook. She's a body booker.
Oh, she sells herself on Facebook like she's a whore.
Wow. Josh went there.
I would say she's a Instagram model wannabe.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm going to give Brett half a point. It's someone who's constantly posting pictures of themselves in a swimsuit or workout clothes on social media to show off
Trying
their body.
to be like a Jenner.
Trying to show off their body.
Jenner?
Wall bang.
Well, I mean...
Wall bang.
Wall
I would
bang.
assume.
well or wall?
Wall. W-A-L-L. Bang.
Wall.
Wall bang.
My first thought was
Laurel.
you're you got the person you're boning up against the wall.
Wall bang.
Wall
Or-
bang.
The sound of the headboard hitting the wall as you're boning.
That is a good one, too. I will say just trying to quiet the neighbors down so they're wall banging.
Okay, both wrong. I'm going to give you a hint. It's a gaming term. And to be truthful, I did not know what it meant either. It somewhat makes sense.
Throwing your controller.
I was gonna say pounding the wall because you're pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what it means is you when someone shoots you through a wall in an FPS.
Oh, like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it should be called wall bang.
That's what it's called, apparently. It's called
That's
wall
a
bang.
through and through.
IKR.
I know, right?
Well, that's what. Yeah, but in gaming, IKR.
Didn't say it was gaming.
Oh. All right, then I'd have to go with I know right.
You guys are right.
Yes. So
Because,
Brett is half a point ahead.
Actually did know that.
I did. Too.
Okay. IDEK.
Because I hate I know right. I remember when IKR, people actually said the words,
Yeah.
and it bugged the shit out of me.
IDEK.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
You guys are both right.
Dang.
Man, I really thought
Wait.
I'd get you with those.
You really didn't know.
No, that's my...
Wait, are you serious?
No, that's my answer. That's my answer. No, seriously, it was.
Your answer was I don't even know?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
But I thought you were saying, because I was still thinking about the letters.
Oh, okay.
Fetch quest.
This is looking for girls.
Fetch quest. I think it's a gamer thing, and I'm guessing
quest.
it's like in Monster Hunter when you actually go on quests to fetch something.
Yeah, we do this in Sea of Thieves all the time. Fetching
Fetch a
stuff and bring them back.
and
Yep.
You're
fetch
right.
All those things that don't
Yep.
pay anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a fetch quest is when a player needs to go and obtain an item or an object to complete a quest.
Or every single task in Sea of Thieves.
Pretty much. Sea of Thieves, a.k.a. fetch quest.
Yep. I'm going to show you a quick little video here. The audience isn't going to be able to know what's happening.
No, and we're not going to be
I'm
able
not
to...
gonna share
We're not even going to
this
be able
at
to
all.
post this on social media.
You can Google search it.
Yeah.
So I just hit play. Now I don't know how long this is.
It's not very long at all.
40 seconds, it says.
That's okay. So this is happening at a Tim Hortons.
There's an aggressive lady speaking to someone behind the counter, and it looks like she's about to throw a fit. So she's taking off her clothes. Oh, my.
What is she doing, Brett?
So she defecated and then picked it up and chucked it at the Tim Hortons worker, and then wiped her backside and then threw that at him. So
Oh my.
she can actually get arrested for that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This happened in British Columbia. A woman took a crap in public at a Tim Hortons, and
We don't know what the argument is about yet.
It was a customer that was angry and decided to
And she really had to...
take revenge
She took a big
out
crap.
on the poor Tim Hortons person.
yeah,
That's really bad.
right.
I don't really know if it needs much of an explanation.
But
Poop shotgun.
I mean, I'm not gonna say she was in the right for doing that at all over any circumstance, but holy cow.
As mad as it may make me, I don't think there's anything that would get me to do that.
No, absolutely not.
I can barely even stand seeing it.
What are
Let
you
alone letting it touch my hands.
Yeah.
Are you one that takes a poop and then flushes it right away? You don't even get up from the toilet?
I check to make sure I'm not bleeding or it's a proper color.
You don't just turn around and go, dang.
Alex and I have almost been married for 10 years.
Yeah.
We still close the door. Like we can't.
We've had one moment.
Well, that's because I was taking a shower.
Yes, but we've had one
There
moment.
was one bathroom, and the bathroom hardly had a door.
Yeah.
So on Monday, I had a tooth extracted, and I'm getting a bridge put in eventually here in a couple of weeks. I have to wait for the extraction to heal because my teeth suck. Thanks, genetics.
Yeah.
I do have anxiety with the dentist, so they're like, "All right, let's give him all the drugs."
They gave you an anti-anxiety medication, but they also gave you 2 pills of Valium. Just felt pretty good.
Yeah. I remember getting in the car, and then I remember maybe eating a little bit of Burger King, and then wanting to sleep. That's
yes.
it.
You told me that when you got to see the tooth on the table, and you said that
I did
you
see
looked at it, you were just like, "You've left my body."
Yeah. Did I say that?
Yeah. You
See, I don't remember that.
You said you had a conversation with your tooth.
What kind of stuff?
The funny thing is that the nurse called me back and said, all right, well, he's doing okay, with a big grin on her face. And she's like, so I'm going to have you pull around to the back and we're going to put him in the car, but just make sure you go straight home and put him on the couch. I was like, okay. She said the medication's really going to start to peak about an hour after taking it. And he'd only been there for 30, 40 minutes.
Did it peak?
Yes. In the car. Because he seemed all right when we first got in the car, but by the time, I think it was about maybe a 20-minute drive home.
I remember seeing the back of the building, and that's it.
Yeah, so they numbed the left side of his face. So when he made a kissy face, only half of his face moved. So it kind of looked like this. So it was really funny because he's like, give me a kiss, but I couldn't do it without laughing. You know when when a school bus pulls up to you and then it makes that psh, like the brakes. So Josh was like in the middle of a sentence at one point. We're about to go up to a stoplight and he's like, so this and this and this, and he's about to tell me a reason for it, and then he's like, and then just stopped and like was looking forward, and I gave him a minute and I was like, are you there? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, did you go somewhere else? And he was like, yeah. Laid his head back, and all of a sudden we stopped at a stoplight and his eyes were closed, and a school bus pulled up to him and it went psh, and he like kind of like perked up and looked at the school bus and was like, you want to fight? I was like, no. He's like, there's kids on that bus. And I was like, that's school bus, honey. He's like, I'm gonna flip them off. I was like, no,
but not my kids.
Yes, and that's what actually. That's
is that what I said?
That's what she said.
Oh,
and I was like, no, you're not. You're like, I don't care. They're not my kids. I'm like, well, you're not flipping the kids off, honey. He's like, it'd be funny. He laid his head back again, and I'm giggling, and he's like, I don't know why you think it's so funny. And of course, he's like, he sounds like this because he got the gauze in his mouth, so it makes it even funnier. So the bus and I start going. So the bus makes a psh sound again. He's like, I mean it. And like looked at it again. It's like, I'm gonna start a fight. And then eventually he laid down and started to pass out, and he tried to lay down on his side, and he's not supposed to.
it's fine.
No, he had gauze in his mouth and he was bleeding.
I'm not going to swallow the gauze.
You're supposed to sit up and lean back. You're not supposed to lay down on your side.
Yeah.
He doesn't even remember ordering a cheeseburger, which we were in line at Burger King for like 10 minutes.
Were we really?
Yes. So we ate some food, and then he passed out. Well, I had to wake him up multiple times to try to move his heavy ass body into the layback position, and he kept falling back over and laying back down on the couch. So eventually I had to get him. I got him laid back, and then he passed out for 5 hours.
I do remember waking up at 9:30.
And I had to keep waking him up because multiple times, like, it was like a sedative sleep, like not a real sleep. Like his eyes were twitching in the back of his head, and his eyelids were slightly open, and I had to like make sure he was still alive. Hopefully, I was like, man, they really drugged his ass.
They did.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you just take his pulse?
I did multiple times.
Did you really?
Yes,
Okay.
I'd grab your arm and wiggle it a little bit, and you're not moving. So I was just, okay, you're fine. I didn't think you'd be loopy. I wasn't sure, but they really drugged you up.
Yeah.
And you were just really goofy. So, but that was about it. Yeah.
Right. But what's the worst movie you paid to see, excluding Independence Day 2? I mean, I already have mine written down. I mean, one movie that you went to a theater and you're like, I can't believe I gave them money for that.
Probably for me, not at the time, but as I look back now, Superman Returns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Superman Returns is pretty bad.
What happened to, what was his name, Brandon Roth? Is
Yeah,
that his
they
name?
just
Killed his career.
It was so bad that they went to a whole different route.
For me, I would have to say Catwoman, the Halle Berry one.
Yeah. I've
That
never
one,
seen that one.
At the time, it didn't bother me. I thought it was fine. But then it got pointed out how terrible this movie was, and I guess I never noticed the bad CGI and all that stuff, too. We saw that together, and I don't remember hating it.
I think
Okay.
I've paid to see every Fast and Furious movie except 3. I didn't
Right.
go see that one. And as fun as they are, the second one's pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad when I saw it in theaters.
It's, well, again, I didn't either, but it's hard to, if you were to watch it now, and I own it because
You want to own them all.
want
You wanna
to
own the
own
collection.
all but the third one, and it's kind of hard to get through.
We saw it at the drive-in.
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Yeah.
Yes. I cannot believe still that we paid money to see that movie.
We actually paid money to see The Amazing Spider-Man.
I know, but it was a double feature.
Yeah. But Prometheus was
We
after
still
that.
paid money to see
No,
that
no,
movie.
no. We got a group
And
on.
We
So
did.
we barely spent money on it.
But I sacrificed my sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to work.
That bad.
I had to work at 7 o'clock. We were across town living in Chicago. We had to drive back, and it took like 45 minutes to get home. I got like 3 hours of sleep, and I wasted that time, that precious sleep of mine and money to watch that.
Prometheus wasn't
stupid
terrible.
It was horrible.
It wasn't terrible.
Horrible.
Okay.
In the theater, you're mad that the movie's not better.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Independence Day wins, but Lego Batman.
I've thought about that multiple times. It's okay.
I can see how
No,
it's okay.
It's not what I wanted, but it's okay.
You were
I
expecting...
was mad
funny.
as I sat there.
Right.
Look what happened with Toy Story. So
He
What
hasn't
happened with Toy
seen
Story?
it.
oh, screw that.
You've
Never
only
mind.
seen 1 and 2, right?
Well, that's the one thing. That's the one series that I could talk about that actually
A whole trilogy that
it got better.
Yeah, the whole trilogy got better with everything.
Yeah.
And I still want to say the first one was great, and the second one was just as good, if not a little better. And the third one blew me away.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic. You got chills?
Yep.
The Village. But
Okay.
at the time, we took it as a horror movie, but now it's a drama and a love story.
It's
and
a really good movie now. Back in the day, how it was released,
Yeah.
and then we went and saw it with our expectations being this cool horror movie, and ended up being a drama. We were severely disappointed.
Yeah.
Yelling at people, telling them in line not to go see the movie. Disappointed.
Right. What is a movie that blew you away that you weren't expecting?
Easy. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, yeah. That was fantastic. Did we show that one to you, Brett?
No.
Nope.
It's a really good movie.
I don't know if I could answer that one.
Cabin in the Woods is definitely...
That was one. What were we
Well-
there to go see?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I'll give you one that you won't like, and I'm not suggesting that it's a good movie, but
Okay.
I knew nothing about it, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Wrong turn.
See, you
I
went
hate
and
that
saw
movie.
that in
You
theaters.
really like that movie? You're
Yeah.
He
gross.
loves it.
I
No.
don't love it, but I like it.
Okay.
Do you only like it because what's her face is in it?
Elisha Dushku.
Well, I like her, yes. But I don't like it because of her.
Man,
That movie is trash. How do you like that movie?
I don't know. I went and saw it with cousin Andrew and our
Have you
other
watched it
friend,
recently?
and I watch it every Halloween. I could say Jurassic World too. Like I knew I'd like
Right.
it, but I
Right.
really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that one's up there.
Well,
a
that's the
definite.
thing. Like, we weren't expecting it to be that good because Jurassic Park 3.
Well, and we had a lot of it's like an Independence Day. It's another one of those. It better be good. Rogue One. I was actually mad about going to see it because I was like, I don't get it. Why they have to make this side story? I don't know nothing about it. I don't get what's going on. And after I was like, this is an amazing freaking movie.
It's essentially ODST. If you think about it, Halo 3 ODST.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, that would be great. It's twitch.tv/cute_kitty, KUTE, KITTI. So far, I've been on Tuesday nights, as well as Sunday nights, and some Saturdays.
Yeah.
I think that's usually what I'm shooting for right now. I'm going to try to add in Monday, but it's usually during the night, probably sometime after 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Most of the time, Saturdays I've kind of gone in the afternoon just because it's Saturday. I will do multiple announcements on my Twitter and have PTO's Twitter retweet my tweet. So if you're not following my Twitter, which you should, you should also be able to see it on our Twitter on PTO, as well as our Instagram, as well as our Facebook.
Brett, do you want to join us on State of Decay 2 next week? Comes out next Tuesday.
Don't you gotta buy that?
It's on Game Pass.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I could do that. When is it?
Tuesday.
No, when did you say to join?
Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I don't foresee that being an issue.
All right, guys. 110. Let's get out of here. Let's have a good week. Yeah?
Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
Yanny. I was totally going to say that, too, if you didn't play it. Yanny. I want to know. Tweet at me.
Yes. Thanks for joining us, guys. Catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.